Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Let's do that again. Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Got a big story out of China today, and it is about a power crisis that's going on. And I've talked about ripple effects before. No matter what country you're in, right now we are a global economy, even though it is being split into two thanks to Russia and China and the BRICS nations, which, hey, I honestly don't blame them at this point. But it is being split in two. But as of right now, the world economy still is tied in together. And so when we see something that's going on in China as big as I'm about to tell you, you are going to see how it is going to affect us down the road. Here we go. I'm going to link the story below. It's entitled China's Power Crisis Worsens as More Factories Suspend Operations. It says a heat wave induced power crisis is spreading across southwestern China, shuttering factories and worsening by the day. Now, I want to remind you really quick what happened in Texas when we had that deep freeze and we saw that chip plant go out of operation, and we saw that freeze in Texas have a ripple effect all across the country when it came to our supply chain. There were so many vital utilities that were shut down, but also manufacturing because of it, right? And it also costs a lot of money because of the damage of that deep freeze, what happened with it. Now we're going to see that in China, but it's going to ripple out around the world. Why? Because it is the world's manufacturing hub for right now. It says the latest news from China is the Chongqing municipal government ordered factories, including Japanese-owned ones, to suspend production through August 24th to conserve power as demand surges because of extreme heat. I'm going to butcher that one. Chongqing is following its neighbor. You're going to have to read for this Sichuan province, which announced earlier this week that slumping hydropower generation has led to the closure of some of the world's largest multinationals, including Toyota Motor Corp and contemporary Apromex technology company. It says today, Moody's vice president and senior credit officer Boris Kahn pointed out the heat wave will only boost China's reliance on coal-fired generation. Oh, great. We got to throw out something about the whole green initiative, right? Point being is this. Massive companies they are stopping production right now, which not only means we're going to have issues with the supply chain getting items that people want to buy, right? But also it is going to hit companies' bottom lines. And the more that this happens, when a company is forced to shut down, whether it be for geopolitical reasons or for straight up like a natural disaster kind of area, right, a situation, that means that is that many less products that they can turn out and sell to make a profit, all right? So you're going to have supply chain issues, but you're going to have economic issues down the road as well. And that's why we see events that are happening today, and we use those to forecast what's going to happen in the future. It says the recent power outage, this is no, it's that stupid green initiative crap. We're not going to read that. It says state-owned Chongqing Chang'an Automobile, U.S.-based Ford Motor Company, BYD Auto, and Taiwanese electronics manufacturers are some of the companies that are in this province. And while the power crisis festers in the country's southwest part, Chinese President Xi Jinping addressed the critical situation on Thursday. He called on local authorities to resolve the severe drought in some provinces, threatening electrical supplies, adding it would impact economic growth. I noticed another story the other day that China was in the middle of doing cloud seeding to try and increase the water, the rainfall that could add to its rivers, because its rivers are drying up. We've talked about this before. The entire world's going through drought. We just saw what happened with the morning stones that are now visible out of the Rhine River, where it says, and this was engraved in the stones in the year 1616, if you read this, weep. Now, remember, when those stones came out of the water in 1616, the damage had already been done. Aquifers are drying up all over Europe back then, and that was a worldwide event as well. And the reason why it said weep, if you read this weep, was because the fallout had already begun. The crops were not getting produced. People were starving. There was no hope at that point, right? Now, we all saw that it came back because these are cycles. We're in that cycle again. We're already dealing with a lack of water, having issues with our food production. We're also seeing it like in Lake Mead, where it's about to go to Deadpool status And there will be no electricity produced from that power plant once that happens. And that's starting to happen in China. So it's happening all over the world, and we need to realize the implications. That's why it's important to have food stored up right now. That's why it's important to have a water filtration system. I've talked about this before, and I know so many people, or so many of you are getting ready, and that's good because this is not going to go away anytime soon. On top of that, we've got a great war cycle. You can't make this up. The currency's collapsing worldwide. There's wars and rumors of wars, and you have literally environmental issues that are affecting our food supply right now. There has never been a better time to go and get ready. Now, a lot of you would say, well, Ninja, there was a better time. That was last year, 2 years ago, when everybody had more money because of inflation. You're right. But the point is, today's the day. To choose today to go to the store and get some extra canned goods. Today's the day to go and get a water filter. Today is the day to store up money rather than buying crap we don't need. Because on the flip side of this, it's actually a blessing that you know it happens, because then when you're at home eating your food and you're at peace with your family and all the craziness is going on outside, you understand that you're going to be able to take advantage of the craziness. When we want to help as many people as we can, that's why every day I get on YouTube and I hit record. But at the same time, not everybody's going to listen. So have a little extra for your family. Don't go tell them you're doing it. Try and warn them, but more than likely you're not going to be able to warn them. So go and warn strangers, and the strangers will listen. Look, I got millions of you guys out there. I got the best friends in the world, people that are smart, people that are prepared, they're not scared, and they're ready to charge the mountain and take back what's rightfully ours from the elite. All right, guys, I hope you got something out of this. I thank you so much for watching. I'm going to link this story below. I hope you have a great day. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.